Drunk drivers caused upwards of 50 crashes per day in the Sunshine State. It is a problem that is dangerous, deadly, and often repeated.
Contact 5 investigator Katie Legrone examines how some repeat drunk drivers are getting back on the road to kill.
On a recent Friday night in Palm Beach County,
You got into a crash here. Do you know why?
we found this driver confused, his Lexus bruised, after police say alcohol led him to cross over the median and ultimately take down a street pole.
You know how it happened?
Too much to drink.
Too much to drink. Okay.
It's a scene that has become all too normal in Florida,
Is that better?
because scenes like these have become all too common here.
Just miss her so much.
Tonight, the heart-wrenching story of loss
How could I lose my only sweet angel?
and why a repeat drunk driver was to blame.
That guy should have been locked up and throw away the key.
How this man fell through the cracks and got back on the road to kill.
We can't literally sit there and hold everyone's keys.
Tonight at 11, the Contact 5 investigators are taking a closer look at the problem of repeat DUI offenders, how the courts handle these cases, and why so many of these offenders end up getting back on the streets and ultimately behind the wheel. Right now in Palm Beach County alone, there are more than 13,000 drivers who have been arrested more than once for driving under the influence.
Katie, that number is absolutely shocking. I mean, you never even had any idea they could get back out there like that, and you say relatively easy. What was the most shocking thing to you when you investigated this?
Well, there were a number of elements to this story that, quite frankly, were really surprising. In the case that we circled the story around, there were clearly some missed opportunities that could have prevented the death of this teen, but even more revealing was a judge who we spoke with us on the record, and typically judges don't go on the record with journalists. But this judge decided to. He gives us a very honest, very candid inside look into how the system works, how these cases ultimately are handled through the courts, and why the sheer volume of these cases has actually contributed to the problem of repeat DUI offenders in this area. It's a very, very interesting story.
The full story tonight at 11. Katie, thank you very much.
Thank you.